Way!
Merry
Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Welcome to Brighten a Day.
Wow! We are starting together. Way! Good to see you, Dawn. How the devil are you?
You too. I must say, I've missed you. I've missed your friendly, festive face.
It has been an age, it seems, but it is good to be back with you live on Facebook and YouTube and on the website. So I'm sure
Absolutely.
that everyone will be sharing, liking, subscribing. We've got to get that in really, really quickly because there is so much today, isn't there, Dawn?
It's a really, really busy day. We've got some amazing guests. We, of
Absolutely.
course, have our regular agony aunt, Amanda, but particularly festive today, so she's certainly not regular. And we have our Kate May doing her her tarot scope today as well, but she's doing it live. She's doing it live. But we also have two other guests as well, don't we, Nick?
We do. So we have got the lovely Joanne Lewis and Stace Renshaw joining us live on screen. Oh, excuse me. That was a bit of mince pie got stuck. And we've got Emily Baker back, who's going to be...
Emily Baker!
So, yes, all good fun, lots to do. And I'm sure everyone can see the order of service that is now being displayed just to my... There we go. That side, just there. No, yeah, I'm getting it. No, the other side. I'm getting it back to front. So, yes, all there is what we've got today, the order in which we're doing it, because, of course, we have got the competition. We've got VIPs. We have got, of course, an update on Owen as well, which is wonderful. But yeah, so much to go on, and apparently, if we can convince them to, the mothers are in the house.
I don't know if my mum will be here. I don't know. We'll see.
Mum's been a bit wobbly, but I'm sure we can convince her otherwise, and I'm sure we will. But it is so wonderful. We have got so much to do with Kate, the mothers, Emily, Amanda, Joanne, and Stace. A VIP reading, of course. We've got the competition. A final update from Emily. I'm sure
the most important
if she's going to be drawing, she'll want to do that long-winded. It's like that. Let's dip in and out. We really are going full magazine show today. So let's say hello to everyone. Where are you all, and Merry Christmas?
Merry Christmas. Hi. Merry Christmas.
We have never had such a full studio.
Oh, it's a full house.
It's a full house.
It's wonderful. Wonderful to have you all here.
So,
I think I'm on screen.
Everyone chip in with the hellos, because it's time to say good morning to our lovely, lovely viewers.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning.
Drum roll for the first good morning.
Drum roll.
See, we've got a choir.
Terry Louise.
Terry. Hello, Terry.
Hello.
New Eden Barfield. Morning.
Morning.
Hello.
We're all gone mad wave this morning.
Hello, Heidi.
Hi, Lady Brooks.
Hello, Natalie.
Hi,
Natalie.
Hello. And Millie. Hello, Millie.
Millie.
Hello, Shelley.
Hi,
Shelley. Hello, Kerry. Hello.
Kerry
Hello.
Good morning, Kerry.
Hello, Chris. I should say Christ then. I should say blimey.
No, he's not due for another 5 days.
Hi, Wendy.
Hello, Wendy.
Morning, Wendy.
I like it.
Well done, Wendy.
Christine.
Morning, Christy.
Morning,
Hello.
Christy.
Morning. Oh, saying good morning to you, Richard. Hello,
Hi,
Shawana.
Shawana, good morning.
Shawana.
Good morning.
Hello, Merry Christmas.
Shawana.
Merry Christmas.
Hi, Christine.
Hi,
Christy.
Hello.
Hi.
Chrissy.
Oh.
And
Hazel.
Hazel.
Mother.
Bedfordshire.
Mother from another sister.
Hello, Stacey.
Stacey.
I like your profile
Yes,
pic.
Very hot Purple Heart Brigade going on.
Hi,
And
Kerry.
if anyone who is watching has got their healing book
Oh,
laying beside them, please put Richard's name in it, having to put up with all of us
Oh,
shouting
he loves
in
it.
his ear hole.
He loves it. He loves
Very
it.
sorry.
Oh, he really does.
Morning,
Hi,
Wendy.
Hi,
Mary.
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 Hello, Linda.
Hi,
Hello,
Linda.
Mother.
Merry Christmas,
You're right in there, Mother. You're
Mary.
right in there, Mother.
Well,
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
first off,
Right. We're going to bring in our first guest, Nick.
yes, first off, we've got the lovely Kate, who has graced our screens for many, many weeks, sharing her tarot scope with us every Monday. We've got her live in the studio. How are you, Kate?
Yeah, I'm all good, thank you.
Good,
You.
good. So,
It's lovely to see you, Kate.
Yeah, it was lovely to meet you guys a couple of weeks ago. So it's nice to be on the
Yes.
show, seeing you like this.
Yeah. That was magic.
it
Really, and your lovely
was.
husband as well. Absolutely
Yes.
wonderful. He's an incredible trance medium.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. In actual fact, I've got to say this. When we were there, me and Dawn were looking at the map, constantly looking at the map and looking at the names. And I said, that name of that place there, that's really, really familiar, but I've never been there. Why is that familiar? And Dawn said, it's where Kate's shop is.
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah, because
That's
we're
where
speaking
Kate's
about
shop
it.
is.
So how
Yeah.
is the shop going?
Coffee shop.
yeah, it's not too bad. It's starting to slow down a little bit now, Christmas and the weather. I mean, not a lot of people come out last week, but it's all right. I shall finish up Wednesday or Thursday this week until New Year. I won't go back till the New Year, so I shall have a little bit of a break. But it's doing all right. Still love it. Still love it.
Excellent,
Good.
excellent.
Oh, well, I'm so, and you're all ready for Christmas, Kate?
Yeah, pretty much now. Done, wrapped. Yep, tree, everything. Yep, so I can just relax this week. I've got some work
Perfect.
bits to finish off, but yeah, I can pretty much relax this week and just, really, I love Christmas. I love it. I love all the wrapping. I love all the music. I've been playing the music since probably the end of November. Yeah, I love everything to do it. But then come Boxing Day, I'm done. I'm ready to pull the tree down at the end of Boxing Day night, overdone, tidy the house up and have it all spring cleaned. Once it's over for me.
Yeah.
Oh, and you're ready for the new year.
Yes.
New life, new energy.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
yeah. I kind of have several New Years in the year. So I always think your birthday is a New Year. I like Samhain, so at the end of Halloween for some. I like that as a New Year. September always feels like a New Year because it's the academic year, so that always feels like a New Year. And then springtime always feels like a New Year. So there's like, for me, there's pockets of New Years throughout the whole year. I have a second, third, fourth, fifth chance at redoing things all through the new year. And then every new moon feels like a new year as well.
That's magic. That's magic.
Fantastic.
I think every day is an opportunity to say, okay, it didn't work out. It's a new day. Let's
a new day.
New day. Let's start afresh.
Absolutely. But as a collective consortium of days that is 2023, what has Kate got planned and in store for 2023?
Wow. For the last, definitely since lockdown, for the last however many years, I've always been working on a project of some kind. Next year, I don't plan on working on too many projects. I plan on getting out there the projects that I've been working on. So I'm just finishing up my next tarot deck of cards, my second deck. That will be, I've had one set published, that'll be out very soon. Then there's the book, and there's some other tarot work. There's a workbook and some courses, but they've all been done. So there's just promoting that really. I'm not really going to get involved in too much everyday work. I'm going to
Yeah.
try and chill out a bit more next year. I've got a few holidays planned.
Brilliant.
And actually, I'm going to try and promote Colin a bit more next year because he wants to change some of his work things. So my energy is going to probably be focused on other people, but I'm not planning on getting too involved with a lot of new things. I felt that 2022 was like a foundation year. So it's like building the foundation for then to be working from that foundation in 2023. Lockdown gave us all a chance to think about what we want to do, reassess things, reset things. And in lockdowns, when I had all these ideas to do this and to do that. So they're pretty much finished now. So it will be actioning the ideas now, be enjoying the ideas that I've been working on rather than
reaping
doing
what you've sowed.
Pardon?
Reaping what you've sowed.
Yeah. I think 2023, we're going to see astrologically, we're going to see a few shifts coming in. Because we've got a few retrogrades with certain planets between January and March, particularly, things will be back and forth. But there should be, excuse me, there should be some big worldly changes that come in next year to make things slightly easier in the end result. Although some people don't like those changes initially, actually it should become a little bit easier by the end of the year. So the first quarter of 2023, I think, is going to be a little bit hairy, but nothing compared to what we've gone through. And then that seems to settle down a little bit more. 2024 is a much better year. 2023 is like we've just done 3 hard years. This is the last part of it.
Yeah.
So if we can do the last 3 years, we can do the next 9 to 10 months, and then things will start lightening up a bit more.
Well, that's really good news.
At last.
Thank you. I think a lot of people will have needed to hear that.
Yeah, and it's really a balanced opinion of the year as well, because for the last 3 years I've heard people saying New Year starts tomorrow, it's gonna be a good one, it's gonna be a good one, I've got good vibrations about next year. And it's like, oh God, don't say that, she's listening, you know. So to hear you say, you know, yes, it's going to be a bit of a rough road to begin with, you know, a bit all over the place, but you know that we're in the final leg. It's the deep breath. The final the deep breath before the plunge.
It is. It is. But do you know what? I think everything, you know, a lot of people say, I've never, ever said, I can't wait to get this year out of the way. I've never, ever said that. I've always made the best out of it. And I know lockdown was really tough for a lot of people. And obviously all the sickness and the illness, that was horrendous. But actually on a personal level, I loved it. I loved not seeing anyone. I loved it. I loved it. I found out that I didn't really like people as much as what I thought. And I managed to do loads of things. So I really embraced that time. And when we came back to being open, I didn't even know if I wanted to open the shop anymore. But lots of new ideas, lots of reassessing, lots of reevaluating came from that. This year, although it's been tough on a lot of people, I got married this year. So it's been
congratulations. I didn't know.
So so there's always, for me, I always try and find thank you. I always try and find positive things, and I use every day really I think productively. I don't waste a lot of time. I'm a on it kind of person, but then I do like my spa days and my chills, but even that's productive. So I kind of make the best out of everything. So for me personally, no year is ever a bad year if you make the most of it. You're here, you might as well crack on and do things, really.
100% agree with you.
Totally. And in fact, Chrissy Wheatley agrees with you about the Christmas tree. That comes down on Boxing Day for Chrissy as well.
Yeah. Once it's done, it's done.
Heartbreaking. I can't. You see all the trees thrown out. It's like, oh, thanks so much for making my Christmas so special and beautiful. Now, see you later. Oof, you're out.
Oh no, ours goes in the attic if we ever bother to get it down, you know.
Oh. That's why we always have a fake tree as well, because I can't bear to be parted.
Bless you. So the wonderful thing about having you live, Kate, is that obviously we get to, I don't know if Richard's told you, but when we're playing your video, everyone goes really, really quiet and sits watching. When the adverts are on, we have a catch up and a gas, but when you're on, it's like, okay, where's mine? Where's mine?
I'm waiting for mine.
So it's really, really good to see the face and interact with the voice and actually get to talk to you. Kim Byrne, for instance, agrees with you that kept going. Kate, you kept me going in the beginning of lockdown with your Facebook page. So, you know, again, it's all
Yeah.
about keeping people going.
Yeah.
It,
And that was the main thing at the beginning, because obviously working with the coffee shop. Hold on.
oh.
Oh, Kerry Farmer said her tree stays up till January. Good girl. It's the 12th night. It's the 12th night. I'm very passionate about this. I will not have this.
Yeah. Bless you. Well, we have briefly lost Kate, but I'm sure she'll be back. Friends,
She'll be back in a moment.
eggs.
Right, so what we're going to do next is, Richard just told us, we are going to play a video of her tarot scope because we lost her for a minute, but she will be back. Might be a Christmas miracle.
Good morning. Here is your weekly tarot readings for the Christmas week. I'm not even going to say the date. It's for Christmas week. Okay. Aries, Sun card. Beautiful, happy, sunshine, vitality, fun. It's a yes card. Everything is coming good for you this week. You're going to be spending time with your loved ones, no surprise. You're going to be spending time with people that you enjoy their company and they enjoy your company. Embracing your inner child, creative energy, all about the fun, all about goodness. Love it. Taurus, the King of Wands. This is about leadership, Taurus. You're needing to be on it. You're needing to take charge of things and to adapt to things now. So don't worry if things have gone a little bit off kilt, Tauruses. This is the week that you're going to be able to adapt nice and easily there. You should be feeling a bit more in control of situations, on top of things, winning things as well, Taurus. Kind of like got the cat that's got the cream this week, Taurus. You're in a good, respectful position. You'll be able to help others and guide others. And equally, you'll be able to get that help and support yourself. Geminis. Yep, Geminis. You're coming through a difficult patch here, Gemini. You may have been going around in circles, banging your head against a brick wall, but not no more. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, I went rather festive today. In with a theme. Oh, and in my hair. Anyway, Geminis. So you're coming out the other side. You are seeing things for what they are. You're seeing people for what they are now. And you're just coming through a difficult patch. You're out the other side. There's still a little bit more to go. You're not completely out the woods there yet, but you're definitely on your way. Cancerian, sneaky card. You need to watch your back a little bit here. So you could be the one doing some dodgy things. Be careful if you are, because you could get caught out. If you've been given an option to cut corners in any way, don't do it. It's not going to work. You might be treading on eggshells yourself with somebody, or somebody could be treading on eggshells around you. It is the sneaky card, so be careful what energies you've got around yourself. Make sure you do the right thing, okay? Watch your back a little bit there. Leos, everything is up in the air. 8 of Wands. Everything is up in the air, but it will soon land in the right place. Take opportunities this week. It could be a busy week for you. Perhaps you're going here, there and everywhere, meeting everyone, chatting to everyone. It's very fast energy, very busy energy, but everything will fall into place, so don't worry about it. Actually, good things are coming because you've got that opportunity coming this week. Virgo, things are coming full circle. You'll be glad again to get another year out the way to achieve what you've achieved. You'll probably be looking back, Virgos, on all your goals on how far you've come. You've achieved another milestone, and this can just tick another box to say this week is another completion where you'll be moving into another cycle there. Good opportunities coming up around you, Virgos, particularly with travel or expanding, but you're coming to a full circle part. So again, you should be starting to feel a bit more balanced, but you're knowing who's in your circle a bit more. Libras, Wheel of Fortune, luck is on your side, Libra. Here you have good vibes, you have expansion, you have movement, you have travel. There could be things connected to your car as well, Libras, here. This indicates that you're expanding into a new cycle. You're turning the wheel of fortune now. You have luck on your side. Think about what areas you want to study. Think about where you want to go for 2023. You could be expanding this week on new opportunities. And reading, Libras, I'm getting that you're going to be reading this week as well. So you could be putting your feet up and just getting some more knowledge under you about learning things, perhaps spiritually there. Libras, Scorpios, I'm trying to remember what I'm doing in a quick way. Scorpios, the Fool. So here we have a new beginning around you, Scorpios. New ventures, new start. You've got new ideas that you want to do. You're going to go for it. You feel excited about new opportunities coming up for you this week. It's a brand new venture and you're ready for it. Sagittarius, the Hermit, a little bit quiet for you this week. Now you may feel that you want to withdraw from people. You might find that you want to have a bit of time out, that you've got some thinking to do. Don't worry about feeling left out. It's all going to be good. Meditation will be really good for you, Sagittarians, this week. Normally you like to be in charge, you like to be leadership, you like to be out there, but this is asking you just to retract a little bit. Go within, have a little bit of quiet time to think about what you really want going forward, Saggies. Capricorn, the Knight of Cups, good news coming in, Capricorn, perhaps on a romantic level or on an emotional level where somebody's going to offer you something, even spiritually, Capricorn. So things are moving forward for you. You're taking things to a new dimension. You're not really focused on money like you normally would be. You're more focused on the heart and emotions this week, but stepping forward with things. Don't bury your head in the sand. Aquarius, love it. We have your own card, the Star. Good news is coming. Hope, optimism, wishes coming true. I've got to be quick. Wishes coming true. Realignment with everything. Spiritually, amazing things are going to happen this week. And Pisces, last but not least, two people coming together. Got to be quick. Two people coming together. Harmony, unity, and a closure within a positive mindset.
Hello.
Hey, I hope everyone enjoyed that.
That was awesome. That's probably the quietest you've all been at home in your houses since it started.
Absolutely. We've got Kate back. She's here with us again.
Yay, Kate.
Hello.
Excellent.
So you're just going to do the moon for us, aren't you?
Yes, just a quick moon or energies update from the astrology. So
Lovely.
this week is a really big week. We've got Yule on the 23rd. So Yule is the celebrations of the dark going into the light. So back in the day on the 20th, 21st, the light went dark for 3 days and everybody sacrificed things or worshipped their gods thinking that they'd done something wrong. So they did this for the next 3 days and then the sun returned. Now, it was only nature, but they believed that their offerings and their prayers brought the sun back. So that's where Yule comes from, and the celebrations there. We have the new moon in Capricorn, which is a biggie this week. That's on the 23rd of December. And this is new energy, particularly around work. And if you're a Capricorn, you're going to really feel that energy, or any earth sign, really. You're going to feel that energy quite strongly. So it's new ideas, new hope, new focus, particularly around work areas. Even if you're not a Capricorn, even though it's Christmas time and we tend not to think about work, your mind around that weekend will start to focus on your goals and what it is you want to achieve, not just career wise, but what it is. You think of a goat, when they get their teeth into something, they don't let go. So that's what the energy is going to be coming up. And because it's a new moon, it's new focus on what we want to achieve. We've got Mars. We've got Jupiter retrograde. No, Jupiter is retrograde. It goes into Aries, and that's a biggie this week. So Jupiter is the planet of luck and expansion and good fortune, and it moves into Aries. Aries is the sign of movement, is the sign of action, is the sign of progress and passions. So anything that we want to do, we can talk about it all day long, but Aries gives us our oomph, it gives us our mojo, it gives us our action. So with Jupiter in Aries, think back to where you were between May and October last year, what things were going on in that time frame, because it dropped out. It was already in Aries. Jupiter was in Aries in that time frame. Then it went retrograde into Pisces, which has been lovely and dreamy, but we now go back into Aries. So we have to recap. It's a second chance to look at what we were doing between May and October last year, and it gives us chance to really spin off that. But what is it you're thinking about, that you're talking about but not actually doing? Jupiter gives us the chance to expand. So if there's new things, if there's exciting things, if there's things you want to get off the ground, or even romantically, if there's things you want to get going, this is the time to start doing it. From today, December the 20th, Jupiter goes into Aries. So really exciting time there. We've also got a real strong twin flame connection this week as well. So you may, if you're single,
God, really?
You could find that you are going to be reconnecting to somebody who is like your other half, somebody that you have been missing in your life, you've been searching for. You might find that you have a strong union, and that could be relationship wise, that could be business wise as well, but a connection with somebody. If you're with somebody, then you might find that relationship gets even stronger or gets even better, or you've decided that you're missing out on things and you now want to repair it. So it's a union of some kind this week. The energies for the next 2 months, the energies are building towards unions with people, harmonizing relationships on some level. And those that are all into the twin flame things, you might find that you do meet your knight in shining armor or your princess, whatever you want to call them. And that, oh, you're on a divorce, is it? Someone's on a divorce one. Don't worry then, don't worry, because you're still, it will make way for the right person. Now I'm in a little bit of, in the twin flame situation says that everybody has a second half, everybody has another person that that is meant to be their soulmate or whatever, their partner. But I do think some of us are meant to have a journey on our own as well. I'm in a bit in between. I don't necessarily think we all have to have a partner, so it doesn't have to be romantically. It could be like a really good best friend that feels that purpose, that you're just on the same page, you just match each other there. So it's a unity. That's the energy that's coming in, unity and harmony within relationships with one form or another there. If you're getting rid, that's good. If you're getting rid, that's good, because it will make way for the right thing to happen anyway there. So it's a really exciting week with the new moon, with Yule, with Jupiter expanding, and we've got Mercury going retrograde towards the end of the week. So get things done now, because once Mercury goes retrograde, then that's a time again of reflection and going back over things. So if you've got a divorce paper to get in, get it done this week. Otherwise, you might find it gets delayed or lost in the post over the next couple of weeks. You might have to go back over.
We're doing that.
Get on it. Get on your important document stuff. Anything to do with communication, get on it now.
The post's been bad enough as it is, so absolutely right. Thank you, Kate.
No surprise. No surprise in Mercury retrograde.
Absolutely, that is brilliant. Thank you, Kate.
Thank you so much, Kate.
You're welcome.
Really, really good.
It really was.
Lovely to be with you.
And certainly to give a big shout out to my fellow Scorpio, Kerry Farmer, because all of what you've just said ties in very, very nicely with the New Beginnings card that you picked for us this week as well.
Perfect.
Brilliant.
So magical.
Absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
Now
you,
we
guys.
know
Have a
you're
wonderful
headed.
Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas,
Year.
and I love to Colin.
Enjoy the shop and love to Colin. Take care.
Thank you.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was amazing, and it was lovely having live feedback from the studio audience. In the background, to redirect the needs of folks.
I can say quite categorically that I am one of those people that Kate mentioned that are just single and are meant to live a life where I just have really amazing friends.
Yes.
And Nick, can I say, young man, you are definitely one of those very, very, very special friends.
Oh, bless you. Well, me and Mother were just talking the other day about when we're going to get you down for a show and to stay the night in the spare room. So, you know,
Yay!
I'll have to brush up on my my vegan chili con carne pasta bake.
Does that mean I've got to listen to your snoring again?
Yes. Well, no, because I don't sleep in the spare room, you see. I have a different house to live in.
I'm not surprised. You out.
I mean, my other half booted me out of the marital bedroom because I snore too much. So I've got my own room now, which is great. So
Wonderful.
There we go.
Brilliant. Now, we're just going to have a quick chat about something very, very special. The competition.
We have been harking on for weeks now about how somebody can win up to £100. And it's so exciting. It's coming up at around about, I can't remember what time we said now, around about 12:30. So Richard, the lovely Richard, has been playing with graphics, spreadsheets, and it's been amazingly wonderful to watch, but probably quite frustrating for him. So it's time to start paying off the dividends that he's been working on these last few weeks.
I was going to say exactly that, Nick. Paying off.
There we go.
You keep on saying my words. Every week we have this.
We are synced. And so, drum roll for the video.
If you're a SPtv VIP, then you're in for a chance to win a massive £100.
Oh, I bet you join up.
Richard, it's over to you. And it's over to us too.
Hello.
Hey, we're back. I'll tell you
So it's
about
all
that.
really exciting. And we were just saying, Nick, weren't we, that you've still got half an hour to sign up to become a VIP to get yourself in with a chance to win the competition. But you have to do it now. Get yourself signed up.
Running out of time, but there's still a chance if you sign up for VIP right now within the next 10-15 minutes up to about 12 o'clock, your name will be entered.
Yes. You've got
So
a minute to win it, folks.
absolutely. So shall I go through the rules again?
I think you probably should.
So there is £100 overall financial prize, and financial prize. And if you pick a box and that £100 is in it, you've won it. That's it, and nobody gets any more money. There are other prizes though, so keep watching. However, if the first person's name comes up and they get a box with £25 in it, there's 75 left. So if you get a box next with £100 in it, you only get the 75. This is really important. It's a downgrading jackpot system. So make sure that you are aware of this and don't get overly hoop-de-loop. If 10 people before you has won 10 quid, you're only getting a tenner, love. Sorry.
Don't get your festive freak on. Stay calm.
Absolutely. But everyone, if Richard will either confirm or deny this, I'm pretty sure he said it several times, so I will be right in saying this. Everyone who wins their money will get it today. If they're on PayPal. If not, it's waiting for the post, and you know what Kate May said about the post.
Exactly. Yes, I remember what she said. Ladies, get your divorce papers in.
Boys can get the divorce papers in too. Not that I'm married, but you know.
Right, let's have a look at the little boxes now, just so you can see what you're up against.
All exciting graphics is.
I know, Richard's worked so hard.
Prizes that are available to win. And there we go. Let's have a look, shall we? We've got £10, £50, £100, VIP subscription for a year, a free one-to-one reading. I can't actually read it here, but did you say there's a book, Richard? The Oracle Journey book. Yes. There's by Helen Rogerson. So excellent. And so look at all those lovely prizes that you could potentially win. How exciting! Oh, and who was the one-to-one reading with, Richard? And it's down to the winner to choose a reader from SPtv. So you could pick Dawn, you could pick myself, you could pick Emily, you could pick anybody, but only one out of all of us. Obviously, you can't have one from everyone. That would be cheating. And SPtv will be paying for it as well. So that's excellent stuff. So that is an amazing competition. Like Dawn said, you've not got long left, but you can still join in. If you become a VIP subscriber, your name will be entered by about 12 o'clock, and we'll be doing the drum roll and the big prize popper at around about 12:30.
Yeah. And if you do win £100, remember your SPtv friends, won't you?
Absolutely. And so, Emily, are you there?
Our gorgeous Emily. Hello, Mrs. Baker.
Look, I've got my ash as well.
Absolutely.
I'm not
There
kidding
they
you.
are.
They are the best cards. I'm not just saying it because we know each other. Honestly, I've not been able to put them down since I brought them at the fair.
They're quite good fun,
Oh,
aren't
they're
they?
so gorgeous.
They're beautiful cards,
lovely.
honestly.
Yeah, they really are.
And the thing is, you can have them any which way round. So although there's 49 in the pack, there's actually 192 cards because each way round makes a
Yes.
different picture.
Yeah, you can do anything.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
that one's on the floor.
I know.
They are, and Mum has been enjoying herself with the pictures. In actual fact, it is that time of the day, and I think it might be appropriate because she might want to come and say what she thinks. Mother, do you want to come and say hello to Emily?
You're right there, Mother.
No.
I want to know.
no.
Oh, I want
She
to
loves
know-
your cards, though, by the way.
Oh, that's lovely. Look out for the people who pop up in the cards because I've noticed over time people pop in. Hello.
Oh,
Here's Mother.
Oh, hello.
There we
Mother.
go.
let's see if I can get hold of my mum.
Hello.
Go stick that in your ear hole. That's been in yours. And
Get in
I
your
was in
ear
your
roll.
stomach for 9 months. I'm sure you can cope with an earpiece.
Hello there. Hiya.
Hello.
So tell me, have you seen faces that pop up and then suddenly disappear?
I've seen all sorts,
Fabulous.
absolutely all sorts.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
got me now saying I'm slapping paint on paper to try and make one myself.
Fabulous.
That's
She has.
brilliant.
She's been really, really good at it. And
Yeah,
yesterday we had a drum healing workshop, and we did crystal ball reading. And I just looked over my shoulder because she was buddied up with someone else. I looked over my shoulder and I'd got like about 5 things on my list. Mum had gone like all the way down the page, and it was like, wow, she's getting on with it. And everyone's saying hello to you as well, by the way.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
So, we shout in all the time, so it's only appropriate. And of course, Amanda, Amanda's watching in the background. Amanda knows because apparently you're with us in the new year as well.
Yeah,
so
January.
you'll be getting a call from this one in the not too distant.
Yeah.
Dawn, is other mother coming?
I'm afraid she's not coming.
Oh,
But I am here in her place and I'm going to quickly embarrass her. She's not going to come in, so I can say what I like. She is the most supportive woman she's a perfect person for me. I'm not going to say in the world because we've all got our own people that we adore. But for me personally, she's the best mother I could ever possibly wish for. She supports me through every one of my stupid harebrained decisions I've ever made. All my tears, I can't do this. I don't want to be a medium anymore. I'm not doing this. Everything. She supported me, and she is amazing. She's an incredible nan to my 3 boys, and she's my best mate. She's amazing. Merry Christmas, Mum. Love you.
Merry Christmas, Dawn's mum. We love you. And I did
Merry
get to meet Dawn's mum very, very briefly after I dropped you off the other week, and it was really, really nice to meet her. And she is a lovely,
She's a very shy lady.
She's a very shy lady. I have to admit, this one used to be extremely shy.
Did you have to pay her?
No. Although being able, I'm sure it must be really, really strange having bought her a Christmas present of those wonderful perceptionary cards to then introduce you to the person who actually designed and made and sent them out. Must be really, really strange.
Yeah, fantastic.
Good. Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying them as well. So.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, good. Because I notice when I sometimes do readings with them that a face will suddenly pop up, and I'll describe that to the person I'm giving the reading to, and they go, "Oh my God, that's so and so," and then I'll go back to the card, and that face has gone, or that person has gone completely because they've come through on the card itself. Yeah. But what I did discover from the printers that every pack was hand put together. So they literally laid out all the 49 cards individually, and individually every pack is hand put together.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
not machine. It's all done by a human hand. That's
yeah.
So it's kind of we're having a lot of messages coming in.
Yes.
Mums now. Oh, honestly.
Yeah. and I totally agree with you, Millie. They were beautiful words, and I know from the times we've spoken and from the conversations we had to and from obviously Portsmouth, she means every single word in every single way. and it's absolutely true. And you know, I'm very lucky to have this one here. My mum. She's not just my mum, she's my medium secretary and technically my studio landlord. So, you know, I've got to be nice.
I'm still waiting for the payments.
Still waiting.
I think you'll have a long wait, my lovely.
Oh,
And I'm looking forward to seeing you in the new year, my darling.
Yes, it will be
Thank
lovely.
you so much, Wyatt, for the invite.
That's
Thank
fine.
you.
It might mean that I get some peace and quiet if you got someone to talk to after time.
Oh, bless
You
her heart.
now?
Oh. I'm done. That's a
We're done. Merry Christmas to you.
Bad enough.
To
Merry
you
Christmas.
and everyone else. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I don't know why I'm waving at the screen. It's because I can see you there.
Bye.
Yeah, I love it back. Otherwise, I won't be able to hear. Be good. Merry Christmas. There we go. That is Mummy Brown.
Oh,
Bless you, Mummy Brown.
Oh.
Oh, I'm feeling emotional now.
I know. I'm actually very shocked that she came on.
I'm shocked she came on.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Emily, what are you about, my darling? What's happening?
Yes. Well, I've gone smaller this time, just so that simply because I thought I'll try a different way. So I'm going to go straight in because I've got somebody here already with me. So I'm just going to start drawing. Let me see if...
Yeah, that's fine. I'm here.
And she's saying, fine, we're here to what we don't know about. Richard just said to her that we're going to bring Amanda in as well. Okay? Brilliant. Our fabulous agony aunt, our gorgeous lady.
I know you can't see it. Okay. Hello, Amanda. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine.
Merry Christmas.
And to you too.
I've actually got a gentleman talking to me, but I've also got a lady. And I'll just move that over there, getting a vague outline of that. I'm just going to try to make that a little bit darker so you can see it as well.
Okay. I can't see very well with it. Yeah.
We're on our screen. We're on small bits, so you know everyone at home can see the image. We just can't.
Okay, right.
And whilst Emily is working, if anyone has got any questions to ask our lovely Amanda Seal for her agony session, please start.
Yeah, please give them in.
Please.
Can I just say, we were talking about our mums, but my mum passed away during COVID. But so obviously she's not here physically to share Christmas with me, but we had a conversation when I was developing. I had a conversation. I said, Mum, when you pass over, will you come back and help me? And she said, I will, because she loved all this stuff, and she loved the fact that I was developing as a medium. She was very. I think she was a medium as well, but back in the day, didn't get that far. Didn't get to talk about it. Anyway, the first day that I ever did, I did a charity platform event, guys, and I was so nervous, and I was like, come on, Mum, please be with me, Mum, please be with me. So I was doing it with another guy, Tom Davison. He's also been on here, and he got up first, just to give me a bit of time, and I was sitting drawing weirdly as Emily's sitting there doing her art, and Tom did the first link, and it's yes, and he did this. He came to do the second link, and he came to a lady who was obviously, I was sat down to a lady sitting in front of me, and he was giving her all this information. She said no, and he kept saying about dancing and not allowed to touch anything because my mum was, sorry mother, but you were a little bit neurotic like that. And she came through before I got up and did my link. She came through on the link before me with Tom, as if to say, yes, I'm with you, darling, I'm here.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be confident, you're going to be fine. Mum's
yeah,
here.
and you know what? It went so well. Better than I could ever dream of my first experience doing platform. Yeah, amazing.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what else is beautiful. That picture that Emily's got there building up of some spirit person. And I have to just add that Chrissy Wheatley says, make the most of your mum and love her, because I lost mine 22 years ago and miss her every day. God bless her. Mums are allowed to be neurotic, Amanda. It's part of their makeup.
Yes, I will. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And nans are allowed to spoil the grandkids.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Get them crazy before bed. I know.
Now,
So Emily's got a good picture build up here. How are you getting on, darling?
okay, thank you. So the gentleman, he's just told me he's around about the 6 foot mark, and I do need to go back in time with this one. So I want to go back, almost back to the 1980s. He had a full head of hair, and when I say full head of hair, Nick, you don't have as much as he has. Okay, so you know it's kind of like a big, quite thick, voluptuous hair. Yeah, and it's got a wave to it as well. He would have been definitely a dad, and I feel as though he would kind of almost been like a grandparent at that point. So I know I'm going back a little bit. There is a lady here as well talking to me, but obviously I thought I was going to be drawing the lady, but no, it's him that's come through. So he's really wanting to come through, quite eager, and speak to somebody. So hopefully someone can understand. And it needs to be a female. I need to speak to a female. So I'm so sorry, gentlemen, with all of this. But it's a female that he wants to go to. So I'll see if there's some further information that he wants to give me.
Fabulous.
Okay, need to talk about the puddings. Someone's having a bit of a dilemma about the Christmas puddings. So who doesn't have a dilemma about Christmas puddings?
I could eat Christmas pudding for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 365.
Do you fry it up afterwards? Because that's what my family tend to do. They slice it and then they fry it in a bit of butter.
Ooh, that sounds exciting.
Do that following day and eat it with cheese. Actually,
I could do that.
Give that a go.
I could do that. Oh yeah, anything with cheese is good by me.
Yeah, you can do that. Don't forget the custard. He's just shouted out, don't forget the custard. Someone's going to bypass the custard. You've got to have the film on you've got to have the skin. He likes the skin.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so likes the skin as well.
Likes the pudding, the hot puddings.
Yes, likes all of that. No, she's listening. I know that whoever this is for, she's listening. So please, if you are listening and you can understand who this gentleman is, because he's really wanting to speak to you, because he says that you've kind of got yourself into a bit of a tizwas about the whole Christmas preparations. And he said, no, take it back to basics. And only 6 Brussels sprouts. 6 Brussels sprouts, that was 1 per person. That's it. That's okay. All right. And I think there was a joke about Brussels sprouts as well within the family about, let's have half each, it'll be fine. 1 bag will see us through the whole season. Don't need any more than that. So does that hopefully that making sense to somebody?
Any female coming through?
Excellent. Deborah Adams, you can take it.
Fabulous. Okay. So okay. Deborah, please don't add extra brandy to the brandy butter. You've already bought the brandy butter. Don't add extra. That you add to the pudding. Okay. That's good. Okay. So yeah. So look out for that. Okay. And okay. And Angela. That Ben.
Is that Ben?
I don't know. I haven't been given a name. Okay. So. But he's the 6 foot mark.
Had a full head of hair.
Okay. He would have been medium to slender build. Okay, so it's medium to slender build as well. Try Christmas pudding. Yes, love that.
I'm going to try that.
My dad. Yeah, try it. Yes, especially if it's been steeped for a few days and a bit of alcohol. Fed well. Keep it going. No nuts. Okay, no nuts. Oh, he did not like the nuts as well. So I know there's quite a few of you. Tina, you're saying that it looks like your brother. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't see the comments, Richard. I had a couple when they disappeared.
It looks like my brother.
Okay, Tina Lacey can take it.
And looks like his brother.
Okay. Quick passing. It was a quick passing, he's telling me. So it was kind of unexpected passing that he had. Thank you. And the other lady who's talking to me is his mother. So if this is your granddad, then this is your great grandma also wanting to come through. Okay. So as well, I've got to talk about rice pudding. Oh, okay. Unusual Christmas. Oh no, but you put in the raisins and the sultanas and the mixed fruit spice into the rice pudding, and then you've got your Christmas.
I do that.
Oh, do you do that? I've never heard of that. I just thought you just have it. I don't eat rice pudding, but yes, and you put in. Oh, don't forget the cinnamon and the allspice with it as well.
Absolutely.
So you've got to put in the spices into the rice pudding as well, and don't forget the ambrosia one. There are other makes available, obviously. But yes,
That's affiliated with SPtv.
yeah.
And if you make your own, it gets a skin on like the custard too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you've got to top it off with some demerara sugar as well to get the nice browning and the crispy. I know. They always give me the food.
I'm leaving. I'm going shop.
I know. Yeah, so he's talking about that. But he had hollow legs, so he could eat everything off the Christmas dinner and then have seconds, and he would never put on any weight. This is
me too.
Oh, I
put on the weight though.
I just look at it and I put on the weight so that I don't even look at it. It's just like, oh, you don't want to eat stuff. But yeah, he was one of these lucky people who could eat and eat and eat. Now that was very naughty. He used to do the after dinner 8 thing of you take out the mint but you leave the wrapper.
Oh yeah, that's
how annoying.
Yes, that's what he used to do because he loved it. Twiglets, he was okay with Twiglets, but he preferred Matchmakers. And again, because it was just Elizabeth sauce was all right. But marzipan, couldn't understand marzipan. Just get to the fruitcake. No, he's not a marzipan fan. So hopefully, with all of the people who could take bits of this, can you take all of the other bits and pieces?
Have we got anybody else, Nick? I mean, Richard. Sorry.
Yeah. Have we also got somebody who is having a problem opening their walnuts? So they bought whole walnuts.
Don't say anything, Nick. Nick, be quiet.
I know it's the only time of the year you can mention the variety of nuts, but there we go. I'm cracking them open, but I'm getting anyway, I'm just digging the hole. I'm digging the hole. I know it's going there.
Let's calm down, ladies.
The hole is getting bigger. Okay, how can I get myself out of this one? I can't get myself out of this one. Right, so hopefully you can understand. Yes, yeah. Walnuts. Don't use the toffee hammer. Toffee hammer is for the toffee, not for. I can't say that. Okay, not.
Don't bash your nuts, gentlemen.
Yes. It's not for the opening of shells of nuts. Right.
Well recovered, Emily. Well recovered, Emily. Because I was just thinking about someone I knew who used to be able to use 2 personal muscles to be able to crack a walnut.
Yes, right. We could do that in the olden days.
Literally,
you said about the
scarred for life now, Nick. Scarred for life.
Oh, that's interesting. Why is he giving me pickled walnuts? Pickled. That's quite nice as well. Yeah. So. Right. Okay. What else? Oh! And he used to collect the Christmas cracker jokes as well. Yeah. So.
Your buttocks, Nick. It's Carol.
Hello, Carol.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. So he used to collect those, and he did also. He's just showing me wearing multiple hats from the crackers as well. So it's about having a good time and enjoying it, but also just keeping it really simple. Go back to the basics. Don't overthink it. Someone's overthinking the whole Christmas thing. It's about spending the time with people. You are actually the present. I'm going to say this again because it's come through numerous times in messages that actually you are the present, you are the gift to everybody else, because without you, Christmas would not be the same at all. And we all have something to give, whether it's big or small or whatever, but it's about our time, it's about our energy, it's about our love. That's what Christmas is really all about. It's about that. It's not about the food is an extra. Food is lovely, love food, but yeah, but the gifts, that's an extra. It really is, and especially at this time of the year, it's about that time we spend with each other as well. So, let me just see if I get a name, I will shout it out. But me and names, they have to either sing them to me or repeat them on a record player, like a scratch record.
Yeah.
William. That would be William then. It would be
It
William.
would be.
William.
I think
That
it
would be
might be.
William. You know the scratch record. This is the scratch record. William.
Bless them.
It'd be William. It's not Bill. It's William. It's William. It's not Bill. It's William. It's William. It's William. It's William. It's William.
She's on a loop.
Can I
Absolutely.
just say quickly, Richard, before I was drawing, just doodling when we were talking about our mums, and weirdly, I don't know if this gentleman looks sort of the same as well.
Oh.
And I was just doodling there. I just wanted to show that. I didn't want to jump on Emily, but
No.
and he had a really thick head of hair, and he was talking about chopping down trees in the garden or something, been doing some work in the garden. Yeah.
Fabulous.
Interesting.
Fabulous. And I have to admit, you know, your whole point, Emily, about, you know, Christmas being about the fun and the laughter and the friendship and the family and being the present. People might mock us for all having a laugh and a joke whilst the reading is going on, but he inspired the humour to do exactly what he was talking about.
Yes.
Wendy Lindsay, it's a spitting image of my dad and he was William, but the info, I don't think it's him. But, you know, maybe he just wanted to bring some humour and laughter to the world, and, you know.
Yeah.
Take if you can't take everything Emily has said, or Amanda, but you can take parts of it, and parts of it really ring true to you, then take that as meaning that your loved one is just jumping on the bandwagon and giving you a bit of their, you know, trying to get something in there as well. So know that you've not been forgotten.
Yeah.
So Amy's just asked, how long did it take you to trust your spirit drawings? And I keep doubting my drawings. Well, I could say it took me a long time. For me personally, I don't know, Emily will say how long it took her, but for me, it took a long time. And I had to just keep practicing and practicing and practicing. Sometimes I would get a validation, and then many other times I wouldn't. And then slowly, it seems to get more. I got more validation. I was getting a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. And then that's how it built up my confidence. And at the same time I was doing that, I was doing platform, and I was doing, you know, lots of practicing that and practicing my one-to-one readings as well. So it just got more and more. And there were blocks that I got rid of as well along the way, unhealthy habits that I had and stuff like that also helped me to get a clearer connection with spirit. So I don't know about you, Emily, but I just wanted to answer that.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was very much a case of I was very lucky because at the church that I went to, they had an open circle. So, and I said, can I just practice my art? So I would actually draw while it was an open circle, and then I would give what I got through that.
Yeah.
And I'd make little scribblings and I'd make little drawings just to remind myself of that link to that picture. And again, it's basically just about practicing. But I found that I couldn't actually draw. If I was trying to draw from a book like eyes or a face, I would fail miserably.
I can't do that either. No,
I can't draw, you know, bits and pieces. So I actually sat down and tried tracing to kind of get the feel of what the, you know, kind of like the face dimensions are like as well.
Yeah.
And that kind of worked to a semi-degree, but then I got frustrated because my hand just didn't want to do that either. So it was very much a case of I trusted what I was got given and just went with it. And if people couldn't take it, and I know some people could take some of the stuff that I could say, whereas other people can take a picture, that's absolutely fine. Like Dawn was saying, it's maybe more than one person. I mean, there's so many people here at the moment that they're trying to cram everything into a really short space of time.
Hi, Merry Christmas.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Zoe.
Thank you, Zoe.
Thank you.
Lovely.
So yes, trying to cram it all in. But if somebody wants to have this picture, please let me know, because I can post it out and not in the tube, because I found out the tube now is costing nearly £10 to send out.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yes, hence I've gone smaller onto A4 so I can put it into
a cardboard.
Yeah.
envelope-y thing.
Yeah, and just kind of
Fabulous.
Good idea.
keep
Yeah.
the costs down for you guys, really. So, yeah, and it will
Wonderful.
still be recorded delivery, isn't it? Signed for delivery. That's how I send all my stuff signed for, so you should get it a bit quicker.
Brilliant.
So-
Thank you so much, Emily, and
Thank
thank
you.
you as well. Beautiful, beautiful drawings and messages.
Brilliant. Oh,
Yes.
Lovely.
What we got-
oh,
Right.
and just
I can't
very,
draw, but I
very
like-
briefly, she's getting involved now. This is
Oh, she's getting
Emily.
involved.
Mum wanted you to see what you inspired her to do.
Oh, I love
fabulous.
those colours.
Fantastic.
So, can you hold it straight up to the camera, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, fab.
Yes. So I can see from that kind of like lots of people dancing, and I can also see as though it's almost like a samurai warrior. So I feel as though she's kind of, it's been cut down. Any obstacles are being cut down, but there's lovely movement to go along with that. That's fab. It's good. It's strong. It's really, really
It's
strong.
very strong.
Very, very strong, and full of vibrancy as well. I love it. Is
Those
it gold
colours.
or silver that she's added into it?
Gold.
Gold, fabulous. And that's for shining the light into the dark areas, and perhaps that's actually into someone's own perception of themselves as well, of kind of saying, you know, we all have a dark and a light side, but it's shining the light onto the light parts of us and saying, you know, these are the bits that need to be enhanced and encouraged as well. That's
Wonderful.
what I got from that.
Thank you. This down here, and Mum snuck back into the living room so that she could listen to what you were saying. So thank you for that. You know, and you seriously, you have inspired her to pick up the brush again and get on with it. Although she does it, she uses a rolling pin rather than a brush now. But
Oh no, that's
but
fine.
there we go.
I'm
Thank
sure
you,
you've
Emily.
inspired people at home as well. So thank you.
Oh, no, fine. Just use your fingers. Put your. That'd be excellent, actually. Just get some paints and just put your fingers into it and just play with it that way. So although I've used for making the cards and caustic wax, just go for some acrylic children's paints which wash out of clothing. So much easier. And just have a go at making it. And it is about, and I think Amanda, you would agree, the worst thing is having a blank page and making that first mark. So just play. Just
Absolutely. You're absolutely right. My art teacher's best advice that I ever took was have a fiddle about and see what you can work up. And he was always right. Absolutely always.
I wish my art teacher had said that to me. Unfortunately, he just went to say, please don't do GCSE
Don't
art.
do this again.
Oh,
Whatever you choose any other subject apart from this one.
joke's on him now.
So you have to trust the process, don't you? You have to trust the process of art. So it starts and you think, oh God, that looks rubbish. And then as you go on, it just becomes more and more, and then it becomes apparent. And then you think, oh my God, I don't know how that even happened.
Yeah.
That's like those pieces that I've done up here.
Oh, wow, have you done those? Oh my God, Don, that's beautiful.
They all kind of, you know, I just trusted. That's St Nectan's Glen.
That's beautiful. What did you use?
Acrylic.
Gorgeous.
I just trusted that it was going to come together, and it sort of
It
did.
did, yeah.
But faces are important. So let's bring
yes.
someone else in now. So thank you so much, both of you.
Cheers, Emily. Thank you
That's
so
okay.
much.
Right.
And so I believe Richard said it's time, drum roll, for a bit of an advert.
Woo!
So roll VT.
See you in a bit.
My Spirit Life is a free online interactive magazine for those who have an interest in improving their spiritual lives. Authors can upload images, videos, and audio clips to their own articles. The public can place comments, rate the article, and follow the author. All articles are vetted before being published. For more information and to place your own article, please visit myspiritlife.co.uk.
MySpiritualDirectory.com is one of the fastest growing online free listing service. Our search directory offers geolocation feature, rating ability, review system, map location, customer comment, YouTube video, gallery, social media sharing, direct contact with the lister, simple online booking and payment system. It's free to register and use. It even creates your own mini webpage, which you can update at any time. And yes, it's still free, no monthly or yearly fees. 100% free. Creates your own profile page. Add social media and other links. Add a mini gallery and a YouTube video. Rating, reviews and comments. Includes online booking and payments. So, if you're looking for a medium or a reader, even a church, maybe a healer, or any other spiritual service, then visit myspiritualdirectory.com.
Join Matt and Kirsty tonight from 8 p.m. The show consists of answering your spiritual questions and offering free mediumship and oracle card readings. On Tuesday afternoon from 1 p.m., Wendy Lindsay offers free spiritual readings and guidance using her crystal ball. Join us tomorrow night from 8 p.m. for a demonstration of psychic art. Angela Mitchell joins us to demonstrate her mediumship.
Welcome back.
The return. It's the return of the Brighten Your Day.
Brighton, we wouldn't have it any other way.
Absolutely.
So,
Oh, poet, and you didn't
I
know
know.
it.
Did you like it? So we're now going to bring in the lovely Stacey Renshaw and Joanne. Oh, actually, competition first.
We've got to remind people that the
Sorry, we're
competition
going to remind people of the competition. I do
is
apologise.
coming up. And also keep asking your questions for the lovely Amanda Seal. She'll be back in a little bit to answer your questions. But don't forget, we've got 20 minutes left before the competition finale. So, of course, if you still are considering becoming a VIP, 37 pence a week. Come on. 37 pence a week, with the opportunity to win up to £100 or a lovely book or a one-to-one reading paid for by SPtv.
Your choice.
Any reader of your choice. So much giving, because it's Christmas and it's all about the giving, not the receiving. But it's still good to receive. Because somebody's got to give to receive and somebody's got to receive to give. So, it's all about that two-way street of wondrous joy and upliftment and love. And do you know what else is wondrous upliftment, love and joy, Dawn?
What's that, my darling?
That was creepy. That was creepy.
That freaked me out so much.
Being taken over. Being taken over. I was going to say, the magazine is wonderful.
The magazine is magic. Absolutely magic.
So shall we say hello to the lovely Joanne and the lovely Stace?
Hey! Hello.
How you doing, ladies?
Thank you. How are you all?
Absolutely fantastic. Thank you.
Now, people might be wondering why we're bringing the editor of the magazine and one of our very well-known commentators of SPtv, not just our show, but many of them. And I've been chatting with you on the YouTube chat as well. And it wasn't until we started chatting online that I realised that I already knew you anyway.
People, don't you?
You've got a different name online, you see. So the fact is, to everyone at home, Joanne is the editor of Spiritual Life magazine, and Stace is, shall we say, a prolific contributor.
Yeah.
To so we thought we'd have you both on to talk about the magazine, and Stace talk about what it's like to be a contributor and the process that you go through of getting your work past the eagle keen eyes of the lovely Joanne.
Go ahead, Joanne.
About the magazine.
Tell us about the magazine.
The magazine, again, it's a fantastic place to let us know what's going on with you and how you journeyed on your pathway, and let us know about what's happened to you that may help somebody else. This is your way of contributing to helping and supporting other people. And it's a lovely way of sharing, you know, helping another person maybe who's going through what you've been through. And Stacey has been a great example of that, because she's written her own stories of what she's been through and what has helped her, and how she's managed to get through it, and what she did to go through it. And this is what the magazine's all about. It's about how to help people, as well as share the journeys, open up, and allow people to understand that we are all alike, and we have all been through what you're going through now, and there's a little bit of support, a little bit of help on your pathway of spiritual enlightenment, you know.
Fabulous.
We've all been through the same thing, haven't we? Same emotions, the same journey, and it's nice to know that you're not the only one.
Yeah.
It's not just about helping people, it helps you as well. Like, you can show off your talents if you're not very good at talking with people. Like, a lot of people haven't got Facebook, so you can go on the online magazine and just get inspired by other people's stories as well. And it's, for me, it's a form of healing, because as well as reading everybody else's articles, I get to share my experiences, like I said, and help other people that way. So it's, as well as helping other people, it's closure for me as well. But there's all sorts on there. There's life stories, there's poetry, there's philosophy. The philosophy I've put on there is spirit inspired, not automatic writing, because there is a difference. There's articles on there from Sam and Veronica and other people about their spiritual life journeys. What are the signs from spirit? Matt's put one on there about, are you spiritual? So you can have a look at what the signs are if you're not too sure whether you're spiritual or not. All sorts of things, really. So yeah, get involved, because it's a really, really good.
Brilliant. And get your writings in. Make your comments.
Have you convinced your Irene to go on there, Stace, yet?
Have we broken up?
I can't hear Stace at all. But, I mean, you got other people like Merjam and Rachel Galbraith, who's actually done writings on her spiritual affairs and current astrological palmistry. So you have got Matt Grogan. Matt's given us an article as well, and he's talked about, are you spiritual, and answered questions like that. So it does give you it gives you something to think about and ask yourself about, and inquire about. Stacey, are you back with us?
Can you hear me?
Oh, we can now.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so yeah, there's lots of things you can put in, even if you don't see.
Oh, cameras.
Personal experience, it just gets your voice out there.
Am I having feedback?
Follow the authors as well, and you can comment on the articles and rate the articles. So yeah, follow.
So it's totally interactive for everyone.
Absolutely, and it's so easy to register. Literally, just sign up. All you need is your email address, and that's it. It's free of charge, so use it. Recipe books. There's book recommendations on there.
Brilliant.
Whilst Rich is just piping in, lovely comment there from Chrissy Wheatley. I know SPtv is the best thing that's happened to Facebook and the best page. Keep up the great work, everyone, and keep sending positive vibes and good luck in 2023. And it is a big family, and this is the wonderful part of it. And I think my spiritual life, the magazine, is an excellent way of everyone at home getting involved.
Definitely, because a lot of people don't want their voice or their face to be heard, but they're happy to write. They're happy to. It's a quieter way of being able to get stuff out of you, isn't it? And to connect.
Depression, the articles that I wrote about my journey through depression, what I've called the climb, that, to be honest, I wrote out of pure frustration, because depression is such a broad there's so many different kinds of depression, and everybody deals with things in different ways. And I got so sick of hearing, you know, you need to get over it. What have you got to be depressed about? This, that, and everything. And you just get so fed up. And I just wanted to say to people, you know what? Deal with it in the way that's best for you. Don't listen to everybody else. Read my article. If you get steps from that and points from that and it helps, brilliant. If it doesn't work for you, brilliant. You know, it doesn't work. But if you don't know, you don't try. And if nobody puts it out there, nobody has a voice. And it was about trying to give a voice. The same with the poems. A couple of poems I've put on that I wrote out of pure frustration. And it got it out my system, but it makes a point to everybody else. So along with what I'm writing, there's also a message there for everybody else. So yeah.
It will help other people to want to voice their opinions as well. So
absolutely, it's about having that voice, because everybody needs to have a voice. Even if you don't feel confident, put it on pen to paper.
Yeah, absolutely,
it's the best way, and it's the best form of self-healing as well.
Definitely.
Fabulous.
Thank you, Stacey.
Certainly. So, Joanne, how do you were going to say this as well, weren't you?
I was.
How do we get our work onto the magazine?
Send it to Father Christmas.
You, if you want, you can just Google Spiritual Life magazine, and it will bring it up on Google straight away. You go on, you register. You register your email address, and you got a password. Every section you do need to register into. So when you go into the magazine, you would have to then again register again. But once you're in, you're ready and set to go. You can open up a section ready to type in your information that you need, and then you can leave it and save it for a week, because you can save it in drafts. And it also it gives you time to look for a picture or access your extra thoughts, because you want, if you want to link it in with your page, your Facebook page, you can also do that. So it just gives you time to go back and go in and get it to the way you want to do it, and spell check it and so on and so forth. And then once you've done that, you of course submit it. And then I get the chance to read everything first, which is great. So I do a lot of reading.
Yeah, I bet you do.
And then once you've done that, and I've read it, and I've corrected anything that I may pick up that you may have forgotten or overlooked, I then submit it into the magazine, and you've got yourself published. It's something that I advise everybody to have a go at, because I've done it. And I can't say I write in magazines all the time, or I've eaten the Oxford Dictionary, but I can say safely say that I've written an article and I've put it in the magazine. Everybody can do it. I've heard people suggest putting in cooking recipes. But yes, I can't see why not. But they'll just remember to put in the method and how to do it as well, and we'll have a look at it and put it through.
If it's Richard's just saying that you can upload videos and pictures. You can put videos in there as well. I didn't even.
Yeah, Jason Goldsworth has got a video that's he's put up in there, and it explains how to deal with double links. So he's got his own video that you can sort of sit down and watch. Yeah, and how to separate. And it's something useful. Everybody wants to know how to do things. And I'd recommend Nick, as he's already offered. I'm still waiting.
I'm trying. I'm trying. But thank you for the reminder.
Don't forget the card as well. You've got Richard's put a card of the day on there as well. So you can click on card of the day and listen to that, and it'll give you a card and a reading from that card.
That's really
cool. An automatic thing. That's really good. It's constantly on there. It's open. You can sign into it anytime you want.
Yeah, so it's always available for you. It's always available for you. Emily. You just go on any time you want, day or night. It's on there 24/7. So if you're having a late night and you can't get to sleep and you want some good reading, go on to SPtv and Spiritual Life magazine, and it'll be there ready for you to have a good month through until you drop asleep, you know.
That's a really important thing to think about as well. We have all these great shows and they are fantastic, but they're all daytime, aren't they? In the middle of the night, when you're suffering, you're in a place, and we all get there, and you can't sleep or something, and your thoughts are just going. You can click onto the magazine, and you've constantly got some kind of thing that you can plug into, read something, get you going.
Got a meditation on there, a prose poetry meditation.
Fantastic. Poems, all sorts in there. Brilliant. So. Are we on to? Have we got our VIPs?
Yeah.
Have we got any VIPs? Right. Okay.
Can I
good.
just say something really quickly? Sorry.
Sorry, we're just listening to
I've
Richard,
heard on
by
the
the way.
grapevine it's somebody's birthday on Wednesday. So I want to say happy birthday for Wednesday, Terry.
Oh, happy birthday, Terry.
Happy birthday, Terry.
Can I put a mention out as well to somebody who's got someone very special, who's got their birthday on the 28th of December, and that is Ray, from Wimbledon Spiritualist Church.
Oh wow!
Happy birthday to Ray for the 28th.
Happy birthday, Ray!
And
Happy birthday, Ray.
Mention that my mum, happy birthday for the 25th of December. Happy birthday.
Oh,
Wow.
I've got a friend.
Mary or Gloria or anything wonderful like that.
Fabulous. Happy birthday to Joanne's mum, and thank you both. And I've got a friend who's actually got a birthday on the 25th of December, and his name is Joshua Carpenter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, everyone else knows him as Baby Jesus, but I know him as Joshua Carpenter. I might write that as an article, so I'll get you one. No, she didn't.
I did. I did straight away, Carpenter. I'm not thick.
Joshua.
They look it. I'm not.
But yeah, I might do something about that before the end. I can say I did something in 2022 for you, Joe.
Oh,
very, very, very happy birthday to Baby Jesus. Oh, Natasha's just said her birthday on the 22nd.
22nd. Happy birthday, Natasha.
Happy birthday,
Bless you.
Birthday in December. And now we're just going to show a little advert, aren't we, Nick?
Advert for the competition. Drum roll, please, and roll VT.
If you're a SPtv VIP, then you're in for a chance to win a massive £100.
Oh, I bet going join up.
Well, it is Christmas.
Yeah.
Hello.
That's a bit of a surprise.
So
I didn't know you were back. Oh, yes. Happy birthday, Natasha. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. We are now going to bring in the fabulous Amanda, our glamorous agony aunt.
Extraordinaire. And I know that we've got loads of questions.
Fabulous. What a great show today.
It's been great fun, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So we just wait.
We've got Emily on the screen as well, having a chat.
Hello, Emily.
So hello to you too. We had a comment earlier. I don't know. Richard's got enough on his plate.
I can't see the comments. I can't see them, Nick. So.
Oh, can't you? Oh, well, I'm gonna leave Richard alone because I did make a note. Tina made a comment about how uplifting the show has been, and
I saw that. Yeah.
You've no idea, Tina, how uplifting it is for us as well. So you guys at home are part of the process. Oh, there we see. He's so good.
Oh, well then, thank you
for
the show. If it's
Yeah.
not for you, the show doesn't work without your
Absolutely.
participation.
Absolutely. And you know, I'll be honest with you, I felt a little bit cruddy this morning, and I didn't really feel in the Christmassy mood.
Yeah.
But everyone here on screen, Richard, all of you at home, you bring us up as much as we work to bring you up. So thank you and happy Christmas to every single one of you.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, it's just like a movie moment there, wasn't it?
Oh, Hallmark, eat your heart out.
I know. So beautiful.
Oh, let's get the sherry out.
All these Christmas adverts, you don't need that, you've just got us. So, Amanda, we've got some questions for you.
Yes. As long as they're not too personal, fine.
Well-
my brother's heavenly birthday is Christmas Eve.
Oh, how lovely. That's lovely, Kim.
And you.
Heavenly birthday, bro.
Yeah.
So have anyone got any questions for me, for anything they would like to, I don't know, we can talk about?
Here we go, Liz.
How come if I get upset, I can't feel my spirit guide but still hear him, or the other way round? I don't know what you mean there, Liz. What do you mean there? Do you mean that
the emotional
if I get upset and I can't feel my spirit guide but still hear him?
You're blocking.
Or if he gets upset, he can't feel him. Is that what you mean? Do you understand? But if you are upset, it is going to be difficult to connect with spirit because you're dealing with your own emotions. You've got to be in a very balanced place, I think, because it's very subtle sometimes the way that our clairs work. So we have to be in a very calm space, I feel like, when our emotions are a little bit hyped up, either way, you know, excited or you know, we have to be in a very balanced place for that to happen, Liz. So how come if I get upset, I can't feel my spirit guide? Yes, you may.
What you're saying, I think that is also what we've said before about if I'm so upset, I'm in so much grief, I can't feel my loved ones in the world of spirit. I don't get messages from them. They don't come to me. I can't feel them. We have all of those questions, all those comments, don't we?
Yeah.
And that leads into this question perfectly, I think.
Yeah, it definitely does. It's the same. It's exactly the same. Anything that comes from spirit, or if you're trying to work with your inspiration, anything like that, you're going to have to be in a calm space, you know. And sometimes that space comes when you're not even expecting it. Sometimes that comes, you know, you might be getting on the bus, or you might be cooking, or it's not when you've literally said, right, okay, now I'm going to sit down and I'm going to connect with my spirit guide, or I'm going to connect with my loved ones. It might be when you're doing the washing, when you're cleaning, doing the housework. Me, when I'm putting my makeup on, I get a lot of messages there when I'm looking in the mirror. It comes in the most unexpected time. So don't put those barriers around you to say, you know, I only want it at this time, because they're gonna come, you know, there's no time over in spirit, so they're gonna come when you know, when they find it the best time for you to be receptive, I think. Emily, you're going to say something.
I was going to say also, when we get upset, it's also our learning process for us to have that empathy and sympathy for our loved ones. You know, it's that. So when others come through to us, we can understand what they're going through. So you know, it's not always a bad thing. I'd say for us to be actually being able to process and have more empathy and sympathy towards others around us as well, and it's, you know, to have that, to still be able to hear them and to perhaps even see them and things like that. That's still great. It's just it's that kind of the understanding of the emotion. It's also
we're here to learn, aren't we? That's why we're here, Emily. Don't you think? It's a school here. Every day we're learning. Every day we're getting through, and that's why we get given those tests. And it's all part of it, you know, and they are helping us. So we can't get
worried.
Yeah, they are helping us. Yeah, most definitely. Hope that helped, Liz. I don't know what you mean about or the other way round. I'm not sure about what you mean by that. I don't know if you can type back and let us know maybe, and we can come back to that in a minute. So,
feel his presence.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I mean, it says, but how come it is not all gone? Just one of the ways I sense him.
So the other way round was you either hear and not feel, or feel and not see, and you know,
smell cigarettes but not taste something.
Yeah, I mean, it's again, I always say is I don't like to put limits on myself. By the way, I'm just going to say I'm only answering these questions from my perspective, and everyone's got a different journey, so everyone might be different. So, but from my perspective and from the way that I feel that spirit work with me is it's every link is different. So I can stand up and do a platform, and I can give 4 or 5 links. One link I may feel like I'm like the other day I had a gentleman, he was a lay preacher, and I felt like I was preaching to the whole congregation. Another guy came through, and his brother he was from Birmingham, he had an accent, and I started pronouncing words funny. So it's like, you know, it's how they work. The energies are different, it just depends, and I don't think we will ever we'll never really fully understand until we go over. Until it's our time to join them, so we will never understand that.
And if I can just add, sometimes it is about your guide wanting to work on your development in a specific way. So if you're just feeling, it's the emotional connection that it's time to focus on. If you're hearing, perhaps you need to be listening more. So they will use those shut-offs to focus on a specific area. Because for me, I always know when I need to deal with my own emotional issues, because they start making me feel rather than hear or see. So hang on, I need to work on my emotional connections a bit today, or this week, or this month. So, you know, there's as Amanda says, there's never one particular answer. It's all about you, but have a look at how you're feeling in your life, and if your guide is getting you to just feel, how are your emotional connections? Are you one of these people that we said at the beginning of the show that's sent off a letter to the solicitor this week? You know, so it's just a thought.
So Tina says, how do I help my daughter to be more positive? She's making herself ill. She seems to be in a dark place, and she has just had her 3rd child. I mean, from a spiritual point of view, I can't really answer on a 3D level. I don't have children, so I don't really know what that entails. You know, I don't have any children. I've got a daughter in spirit, but she's in spirit. I don't have any children. She didn't touch the earth. But how can I? Talking, I guess. Talking, Tina, is one of the most important things I think people would say about, you know, to be depression. Like Stacey was talking about that, wasn't she, earlier, about depression and stuff like that. And it may be postnatal depression, may it be. But talking and listening to her, you know, listening for her to feel that she's got a safe place to go to talk to somebody. I have no doubt, because I think it was you, Tina, was it, that understood the drawing? I have no doubt that your grandfather is around and knows all about her struggles and is trying to come through and help her have a lovely Christmas. But I feel like talking, when I was in a really dark place and I felt like I didn't have anybody, because I didn't really have anybody, and people say, oh, I thought that was just a suicide line. But no, calling the Samaritans was just to have somebody there. I think I've said this before. I didn't realise the impact, the positive impact, Tina, that calling the Samaritans would have, just to be able to get it out, to speak the words and get it out. Even though I didn't know the person, I think people think that you have to know that person for it to be of any benefit for you. Sometimes talking to a complete stranger is the best thing that can be, and they really help. I'm going to get emotional now because, yeah, that really helped me. So, I mean, go on, Emily.
Yeah, I was going to say, just while you were drawing breath there, that actually because I've also been in a dark space, and I feel as though I'm imposing on everybody.
Yes.
And to be able to, you know, even if someone just came up and said, you can call me anytime, you're never imposing. That's massive, absolutely massive. And again, Samaritans do that. You know.
You see, I agree with you there, Emily, and I think even when people have said to me, you know, you can call anytime, you know, I probably wouldn't have.
Yeah.
But to know that service was there and to have that person there, even when, you know, with the grief, with losing my mum, I did speak to a grief line during lockdown as well, and that helped. And as I say, I don't think people realise the impact that can have, the positive impact, how it helped me. Sounds like something really petty or really small thing, you know. It doesn't. For me, it was a massive thing. It helped me.
When it's your road, when it's your road, you're living it. It's not petty.
That's right.
Absolutely.
There's nothing petty about.
No,
it.
I don't mean what you're going through is petty. What I mean is the service, calling that service, that particular service. I didn't realise. How can I put it? I don't know how to put it, but I don't think I realised how amazing that was to have somebody there to listen to me. Yeah, because they do. They're at the end and they call you by your name. They call you by your name.
It's huge because then it becomes personal. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and the people that were should have been closest around me, they weren't there.
Yeah.
People that I expected to call my name and say, yes, Amanda, they weren't there. So the person at the end of the phone, they made me feel like they knew me.
Yeah.
That was 100%.
And they don't judge. They're not there to. They're not going to judge you. Whereas you're going to be scared that you're putting your emotions, you're dumping on someone.
Yeah.
So you don't want to do that. You want to show a good face all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And also, they're not going to judge you.
Exactly. Yeah. And Tina says that she says none of her family or Tina and everyone around her, no one understands her. And even though Tina's been where she is, and everyone blames her, and I think sometimes you can be too close to the problem. I don't know what you guys think, but I think sometimes, you know, I mean, you always blame the people that are closest to you, don't you?
You do.
Or you give them a harder time, you know.
Absolutely. I mean, I've been in some pretty dark places. I know I come across as this happy, jokey, slapstick bloke, but even I've
seen the happiest that have been to the darkest places.
Absolutely. And so really for me, my advice is not so much about Tina's daughter, but for Tina herself. You do understand, but she needs the time to realise that you do. And I think the most important thing, and it's going to sound a cliche, but it really, really isn't, and I'll explain why, is for you, Tina, to never give up hope, because hope is a glimmer of light, and a glimmer of light is all that needs in a dark place. Because even if you are in a field in a moonless night when there is absolutely no light in the world shining towards you, just one person holding a simple candle in the distance is enough to help us find our way forward. So you need to be patient, as hard as it is, but you understand it, and I know you do. So you need to be patient. Yeah. You need to be that candle on the horizon that is her hope.
Well, you're her mum anyway, so yeah, you're going to love her unconditionally, aren't you, Tina? And I think depression can be a very insular thing. It's all about yourself. Me, why me? Why me? Why me? And on a more practical level, NLP is really good. Yes, really good. And to understand that things do stem back from childhood. There are programs and things that we don't even realize we're running, because we're run by our subconscious. We're not run consciously. NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, Tina, if you can suggest that to her or yourself, is really good and really help to break a lot of negative thinking, ways of thinking, thought process and everything. Having emotional flashbacks, if you know what they are, Google those, because it can be from something when we were child and we didn't know because we were a baby and we don't remember. Not like we were a soldier and we knew that we went to war and we saw these horrible things. When we were a baby, we didn't realise. Okay, so I hope that helps, Tina.
Karen White just popped up on the screen. Karen White.
I need to be more confident when giving readings. How do I know I'm connecting with spirit and not just making it up in my head?
Hello,
Karen.
The age-old question.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Well, I think it's really, I don't know about you guys, but it's natural, and it is, everyone goes through it, and I would say you have to go through that. You cannot bypass that, and it is part of the process of becoming a medium. You have to go there. You're never gonna get round that without going through that.
Yep.
Spirit always said to me, before you, if you're nervous, that's where you jump. If you've got that funny feeling in your tummy, if you're scared to jump, that's when you jump. And another thing that really a medium said to me once, he said to me, I remember I was going to do a psychic fair. I was standing outside and I was smoking my head off before I had to leave. And I was like, oh my God. And he said to me, so Spirit are never going to arrange a reading for you, Karen, and then go, right, okay, get on with it now. We're off. See ya. We're going for a bag now.
Yeah.
You know, they're never going to do that. They're never, ever going to let you down. They will always be there. So if someone comes to you and says, can I have a reading, Karen, and you arrange it for the Monday, and then you book it in for Friday, and Friday comes around and you think, oh, for God's sake, I can't do this, can't do this. Spirit are never going to say, no, it's up to you now. You're on your own. Never going to happen.
Absolutely.
And just practice. And it is just practice, and not being scared of the no's as well.
No's are good.
No's are good because no's teach you as well, and you will get loads of no's before you get loads of yeses, and that's all part of the process, and that is all right, and it's okay.
If you get it means that you can go back in and the strength of your mediumship.
Yes, exactly.
I think you learn more from no's than you do yeses, because it makes you go back and find out why it was a no rather than a just plain no. And I think open circles are a great place where you get to be friendly with the people. You feel a bit more relaxed, where you can chuck things at people with more confidence, and that practice, as you said, Amanda, really does give you that confidence amongst those friends to then take that first step as a fledgling and go for it.
Yeah, because one thing I didn't realise, I thought, okay, if you give one reading, that's how you do it then. This is what I thought before I started developing, and I used to see people working and stuff, you know, go to churches or whatever. And I never realised that every reading's different. Every reading is going to be slightly different.
And
so you need to just that's right, and so you need to do as many readings as you can. Just do them through lockdown. I did on the telephone psychic today. Am I allowed to say that? Sorry. But I did a few. Richard's gone quiet. He's not talking. He's fainted.
Moving on.
But Spirit said to go do it for a little while, and I did, and I just got to see all the different kinds of readings that would come in, and it did loads for my confidence.
I think also that the one thing that none of you three have said is that you've got to trust. And it's the trust. Yeah, I know, but it's a very easy small word, but it's huge, because you're going to have to trust Spirit and yourself.
Yes.
And
that's right.
Biggest thing, because I've been where you are, Karen, and even when I was on platform, I would 2-3 years afterwards, I'd still say, I'm sure it's all in my head. I'm sure. And my friend was saying, what are you talking about? They could take it. Oh, I think it's what I'm making it all up. No, what are you talking about? So I know exactly where you are, but it all came down to trust.
You're so right, Emily. And with that trust comes down, like you say, knowing yourself, and that's working on yourself. That's working on your stuff, isn't it? It's working on your stuff. And because to have that, to leap when you're scared takes a lot of courage. Yeah. It does take a lot of courage. But once you've done it once, and then you do it again, and then you do it again, and then you do it again, and you'll be like, no! Brilliant feeling.
I have to just quickly add as well, I think it's really important to point out that kind of feeling of uncertainty, and as Emily was saying, you know, oh no, I'm making it. Yes, I know I've got a yes, but I'm making up. It keeps you grounded. It keeps you human, and it stops that ego building up. That has become quite a well talked about topic in this way of life. So I'm not going to add to it, but I think that kind of emotion and that feeling, it's what keeps you grounded and stops that from happening. And it really is a positive, so take it as a positive as well.
And if you feel like that, if you feel unsure and all that, it means that you care about your craft, what you do. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. It's good to be worried about your confidence. And I think when you get over the side, you don't even think about it. You know you've got that connection. You get up there and do it, and yet that nervousness turns into nervous. It's sort of a nervous energy. It's not so much that nerves. It's the excitement and let me get on there. Let me give that message. Let me do it. You know. Yeah.
But I think,
Yeah. So keep going, Karen.
Yeah, and I will freely hold up my hand, but there are times when I still have wiggle wobbles.
Yeah, same here.
Definitely.
So just
Definitely.
I still have a wiggle
It
wobble,
never goes away. It never goes away, does it? We're human.
Don't think it should.
Yeah.
Don't think it should.
Yeah.
Right.
So
we're just listening to Richard.
we're going to have a quick advert for the competition, and we'll be right back after Richard has pressed the button and rolled VT.
If you're a SPtv VIP, then you're in for a chance to win a massive £100.
Oh, I bet going join up.
And we're back. Hey, we are back. Just sorted there.
I'm excited. Nick.
Dawn, you're excited. Tell everybody why you're excited.
It's time for the competition.
Yay!
Wonderful.
Excellent stuff. So our VIP list is ready. All of our competition entries are ready, and it's time to get ready to win some dough. Some wonga. So it is over to the technical wizardry of a very patient and very, very excitable Richard to show us the boxes. Show me the money.
Open the box. Open the box.
Your boxes. Here are the prizes. Let's pop them open and see what's inside, and then it'll be time to shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So this is what you can win.
So it's very small on my screen, but I know you can see it at home. Right.
So
also, you've got the Oracle Journey picture.
And then a 1-to-1 paid for by SPtv.
With the reader of your choice.
With the reader of your choice.
Yeah.
And then
free VIP.
Wow.
That is one to look at. That's brilliant.
And that's for the viewers, not for the VIP. And then there's 5
to the viewers, to the VIPs, would it?
No. 5, 10, 25, 30, is that 30?
I can't see anything.
30, 50 and £100 to choose from. Now remember, friends, if the £100 goes first, that's it, no more other than the other 3. But when it comes to the money, if the £5 is won first, the total left is £95 only. This is really important. So it's time. Let's show people how it works. Richard, shuffle the deck. I've just been told.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do the things.
Get a festive wriggle on.
So for the VIPs, we have a list here of lovely names, and these are the VIPs, and we've got the randomizer button.
All shuffled up for us.
So it shuffles technologically all of those names, and all of the names there. If you're a VIP, your name is there. I would imagine even my name's in there somewhere. And he clicks the magic button, and names come up. So it's like shuffling a deck of cards electronically.
It's almost like shuffling a pack of perception cards.
Absolutely. So Queen of the Links has gone today, my lovely.
Right. There is a bit of a time delay, so it's makes it a little bit difficult.
So we are going to close our eyes and count to 10, and then. So,
Right. So
are you ready,
yes,
Donnie?
we're going to close our eyes, count to 10, and whoever we stop on is going to be picked. Okay. So good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everyone. Drum roll. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open them!
Lynn Murphy, congratulations.
She's
Lynn Murphy. Woo! You are our first VIP. Congratulations.
So random box time.
Shuffle those boxes.
Shuffle away with the boxes. Here we go. They're
Come on,
shuffling.
Lynn. I'm feeling that.
And down. Emily, pick a number between 1 and 9. 6. 6.
Are you going to go 6?
So Lynn has got box number 6. Richard, reveal today's prize.
Oh, I can't.
10 pounds! Well done, Lynn.
Congratulations.
Excellent. Superb.
Congratulations.
So, Lynn, you have won a tenner. So we now go back to the names list. Is that right, Richard? Excellent.
Great.
And then we will all close our eyes again, and the names will be randomized, and we will count from 10 to 1. So here we go.
Okay.
10,
9,
8,
7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Congratulations, Tracy Foster.
Tracy. And we go back to the boxes. And this time we're going to ask Amanda to pick a number.
4. Right.
So we know what number we're having. So they're getting shuffled. Okay. Numbers are being revealed.
4. Yes, of course you can. You've got number 4 locked in. Go on, Richard. Open the box. I'm freaking out. Okay. Before number. Come on, 100. Come on. You have won 24 pounds.
And I've been disconnected.
Congratulations. Oh, we've lost Nick for a minute. Don't worry, he will be back with us very, very shortly. Congratulations. Let's go back to the boxes. I mean the names, sorry. I meant the names. I meant let's go back to the names. Okay. Are you ready, Amanda? Oh, Nick's not quite back yet. He will be in a second.
Keep going.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Kevin. Oh, Jasmine Brown. Jasmine. Woohoo! And we've got Nick back.
Hey,
not only have you got a box, you've also got Nick back. So well done.
Yeah, it's that name. It's a beautiful name. It really is a beautiful name.
It is, isn't it? Congratulations.
Fabulous.
Let's go to the boxes. What have you
So
won?
how much money's left now?
Who's going to pick?
Has gone.
We've had 25 and we've had 10 so far.
So that's 35 left.
35 gone.
So 65 left. 65 left.
Okay. Shall I choose this one? I would like number 7, please.
7 sent from heaven.
Number
Reveal
7.
your gift to us. Ba 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 ba. 1-to-1 reading. Congratulations. Excellent.
Congratulations.
Fabulous. So, here we go. Here we go again. Here we go.
Okay.
I get to join him in the count this time, and I'm back
You
to pick a
do.
number.
Your turn, Nick.
Right.
Right, let's have our names on the screen.
Gonna
Names on the
certainly-
screen.
Names on the screen.
Richard. He's given us some squares.
Are you there, Rich, darling?
Hello.
Oh yeah.
He's
Here we go.
Okay.
10,
9,
9,
8,
8, 7,
6,
6, 5,
5,
4,
4,
3,
3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Kim.
Kim. No pressure then. No pressure then, Kim. Come on, let's see what we can get for you.
Yep.
3 is the magic number. So let's go 3.
3.
This is for you, Kim.
1, 2, 1. Oh, come on. You have
£30.
Wow!
Congratulations.
3 is the magic number. 3 times 10. Congratulations.
So
Nice.
remember, everyone at home, we are now down to £35 in the hat.
Woo!
So
Okay.
anything above 35,
Gone.
that's all it is now.
You've still got the artwork, haven't
There's
you?
yes. So there's still the artwork. Excellent stuff.
Okay, let's
That
have
lovely
the
book, yes.
names. I can't cope.
Right.
This is too much.
No. Ready. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
1. And congratulations, Diane Darby Lawson.
Whee!
Woo!
Congratulations. Should we ask Richard to pick this number?
Yeah. Go on, Richard. Pick a number for us.
Oh, no, he's not allowed to pick a number.
Oh,
He's-
he doesn't. Oh, okay.
yeah,
gotta
no,
remain
it's
impartial.
fair point. So, Emily, pick another one.
Lovely.
Numero uno.
Number one. Okay. We have a cuddly toy.
Kitchen sink.
You've got your
The
black
Oracle
toy.
Journey. Yeah,
Hey,
that
we've got the Oracle Journey.
is an
Congratulations.
amazing piece of kit as well. That really is excellent stuff.
Congratulations.
Fabulous,
Really
fabulous.
good.
So
Really
back to the names we go. And Amanda's going to be picking a number again.
Go on, Amanda. Right.
So
So go.
10,
10,
9, 8,
8, 7,
7,
6,
6,
5,
5,
4,
3,
3, 2,
2,
1.
Yes.
Oh, Wendy Gorley.
Wendy.
It's difficult,
Wendy,
isn't it? Because the
there
names
is
don't
slight delay from.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So our apologies to
Wendy
anybody
Gorley.
else. Wendy Gorley, congratulations. Okay, go to the boxes. Can we see what's left?
It's a randomizer, so it's complete randomizer, numbers,
anything
cards,
you
and
like.
everything.
Okay. Ooh, feeling fine. Number 9.
We have got
Oh, what have you won? £10. Congratulations.
Congratulations. So that means there is 25 left in the hat.
Ooh.
Getting
in
closer
Amanda's Christmas hat.
in a man's Christmas hat.
Come on. I'm very
Right.
excited. Right. Who's next? Who's going to pick next?
You'll
My
pick
pick next. Okay.
Hopefully I won't disappear this time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
5,
4,
3,
2,
2, 1. Congratulations, Amanda Bradshaw. Oh, God. I'll win.
Williams.
Amanda, my deepest Apologies, darling. Merry, 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 Merry Christmas, Amanda.
Alwyn,
Congratulations.
congratulations.
Alwyn.
So, shh.
Okay.
Shuffle them
Open the
boxes. Shuffle them boxes.
Oh, I feel 2 little ducks. Number 2. That would be 4 2 little ducks. I was getting all excited.
The other ducks sodded off. So
he's gone. He's disappeared. He's fallen to what?
He's gone to win the £25. The whole lot's gone. The £25 is yours. Congratulations.
You're welcome.
You also get to say you won the star prize, which you know.
You did. You won the star prize. Congratulations to you, and a very, very Merry Christmas, and Merry Christmas to all of our VIPs and everyone who's made our show possible this year.
Absolutely. The viewer's gift comes next, which is beautiful, which is, of course, a year of VIP. So this is for non-VIPs. This is an opportunity to make you a VIP.
Okay. So Richard has just said he wants you to ask the viewers to
ask the viewers, and they comment it, yeah? Yeah. So every viewer, I'd like you to comment who isn't a VIP. I'd like you to comment a number between 1 and 9, like the boxes. Pick a number and make your comment now. Boom, 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 boom.
It feels like a magic trick's about to happen.
It's brilliant.
I feel like we should have some dramatic music, but we're not allowed any, so I'm just banging drums.
Well, that's better than
yeah.
Oh, no. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
So, shall we put a deadline on? Oh, hang on.
Oh,
what's happening?
So we're going to show you, just to show that it was all fair and balanced, we're going to bring up a list of all of the VIPs on the screen. So the randomizer randomly picks from the list on the side. So if your name is in that list, you are in contention to win that. You were in contention to be picked to pick a box. So don't worry about the name at the top, because it randomly selects from anywhere on that list as we go through that whole list there. So it could have been right from the top to the bottom, to the middle, to the end, to the inside outs and upside downs of the universe.
Thank you.
It could have been like Zorba the Greek, couldn't it?
Absolutely. So we're going to show everybody this list, and every single VIP's name is to win.
Even we were in it.
Yeah, gonna say our names were in it. Our names were in it. I know my new friends, my friends from church who recently become VIPs. Their names would have been in it. So you know they're good. Eunice and Daryl. They joined. They joined in.
Thank you, Eunice and Daryl. Right, we're just waiting for it to come up. Richard is
so here we are. So here is the list. So we're going to slowly scroll so that you can have a look back later on and pause it to see that your name was in contention. Richard showed us it before we went live online, and it was just such a huge list. It was wonderful. So
thank you once again to everyone whose names are on that list.
Absolutely. You VIPs, you keep it going. You know, you keep it going for everybody. It's what matters. Absolutely. So your names are on the list if you are a VIP.
Scrolling through them all.
And apparently there were 2 people that joined up during the window and had their names added.
Oh, goodness me.
So we are up by 2 VIPs today.
So you're squeezed in. Well
and the screen won't go any lower, but there are another 4 names. So it's because of the way the box cuts things off. Like you can't
If you
always
can't
see
see
my
your name,
monkey.
it could be one of those 4 down the bottom.
Yes. So congratulations to our winners. So we should have had a load of non-VIPs commenting between 1 and 9. So what do we do now, Richard? Randomize the box. He likes the randomizer.
Yes.
So this is to someone at home. So we've got the numbers.
Ooh, it's exciting.
So right, so we've got a list of between 1 and 20 of the people that have commented. So Dawn and myself are going to pick a number, and whoever it corresponds to that list will have their box picked. So
Okay.
Dawn.
Right, I am.
We are in tune. So
Number.
you
I'm
think of
seeing
a
a
number and you say it, because
I'm-
I'm beaming a number to your head right now through spirit.
I'm thinking 19.
19. Gonna say it was up to 20, Richard. 19.
What's up to 20? You were thinking something completely different, weren't you, Nick? Amy Jane Pryor.
And actually, I was thinking 21, so I would have been completely.
That's no good to me.
And Amy Jane Baker has picked box number 5.
Amy James Pryor. Let's have it. Oh, Amy.
You've won the VIP subscription. Congratulations to you. We knew that's what you were going to get anyway.
Well,
but the graphics.
It's still fun, isn't it?
Still fun.
We've
So
got to have a
congratulations
ceremony.
to our newest VIP, Amy. Yes. Congratulations and well done.
Very, very, very well deserved, I'm sure.
Fabulous.
Woo! Fabulous. Well, it has been a super packed show, and we've run over, haven't we?
We have. Now, I know, I think the Spirit knew this, Emily, because I know Emily's drawn another picture.
Yes.
And I happen to know, based on what you said during the break, I know who she is. So this is actually a message to...
This is a nice way of rounding it up, isn't it?
It isn't for me. I will say this. It isn't for me. This lady is for every single member of the Independent Spiritualist Alliance, because she is our honorary minister in spirit. She was our medium secretary and my deacon at Littleport, a name that Amanda will probably recognise quite well, Reverend Wendy Perry. Here she is. Lovely Wendy.
Beautiful.
So thank you so she always had this really tight haircut there and everything. And I know Emily was talking about the symptoms that she had. Would you just like to quickly give us
she had, well, she's still with me. She had emphysema. She was telling me she had emphysema, and she actually had oxygen, and she would have had a small oxygen tubes going into her nose, and that she would have walked around with that as well. So she you can't put a good girl down. She's just said as well. So she's been so patient. She's got patience of a saint, because I know if it was me, I would go, I'm off.
Yeah, she was my medium secretary. Of course, she was blooming patient. She had to put up with me.
Yeah,
I was going to say that, but I thought, no, it's Christmas.
Yes. She's gone and said, no, it's all right, it's okay. We'll know what to do with him over Christmas. Oh, okay. But anyway, she's just come in and just wanting to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I feel as though Christmas was very much her season,
Millie
as well.
You,
so
Merry Christmas to you too,
and to you, Millie, as well. And she just thinks that this is all wonderful. And she also wants to say thank you, Richard, for doing all of this as well, because she passed before. this is all took place and was,
Yes.
you know, produced and everything else. So,
Yeah.
you know, she said she just thinks it's absolutely wonderful, and it should be fully embraced as well, because there are people out there who are not embracing it, and she feels as though she was very progressive well, wasn't, you know, of actually, no, we should be doing more, and we should be going out there far more, and things like that, and we shouldn't. Gone are the days of hiding in the back rooms, because that's what she was brought up in, hiding in the back. You know, it's like, bring it forward. We shouldn't be doing that anymore. And
she didn't have, when she started, she didn't have open circles. It was home circles.
Yes,
because it was still so secret.
Yeah, absolutely, and it wasn't allowed to be talked about, and you know, it was all very hush hush. And Amanda, she just wants to say, no, keep up the agony work as well, because it's don't give up on that. Please don't give up. And she's just kind of wanting to say, oh, Richard, are you looking for new technology? Oh, there's something new on the way, on the horizon for you, Richard, as well. Dawn, no, you need to get the paintbrushes back out again, because you know you've been. I obviously, I don't know if it's by the cards or whatever, but it's again painted people. Okay.
Thank
Nick,
you.
Waistcoats. That's all she's just gone and said. Waistcoats. Okay, so I don't know if that's a case of that your wardrobe is full of them, and that you need to kind of decide.
I can understand that.
What are you going to do with them all? Are you going to turn them into dicky bows or ties, maybe? For some of the older ones, you could do that as well, but not a sash. You thought about the sash the other day, and you just go, no, come on, you know, bring it on sensibly. But bless her, she wants to give you a lighting up, flashing Christmas waistcoat.
Oh,
so that's kind of like, you know, the old-fashioned light bulbs. But it's all like that, but they actually all light up as well, front and back. Because sometimes you turn your back to the audience, don't you, into the congregation she's talking about, which I wouldn't have thought you did, but you do apparently. But she's just saying, no, so that you're lit up all over as well.
Beautiful.
Not quite ready for the halo yet, though.
Beautiful.
Getting there. Anybody who knew Wendy would know that that is exactly the way Wendy would be, and exactly the sort of stuff she would come up with. And so, absolutely brilliant, Emily.
And please, no bells on the shoes, because you do tend to walk around a little bit. Okay, so you know, keep it to that. And I've got it really quickly, Richard. This bit's for you as well. You know, with the new technology, you're going to need a bigger space. So sorry, I don't know what it is that you're wanting to pull in. Well, you never know. I feel as though something's coming on its way to you. So
actually, funny you should say that. But Richard, didn't you say that in the new year you wanted to clear a drive and empty some space? You was telling me the other week with the issues that you've been having, you want to clear a drive down and start again and rebuild it. Which Emily wasn't listening in on that conversation because we were on our own. So he's going to do some, and that is literally clearing space to make technology work more. So she's obviously been eavesdropping on us, which is definitely like when.
Yeah. Thank you, Emily.
Excellent. So he's having a clear up and a clearing of space.
Yeah. So that's her Christmas gifts to all of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bless you, Spirit.
Merry Christmas.
And she.
Amanda, don't forget about the book. You've got to get. You know, you've started. You can't stop. You're on that path. Carry on with it. And yes, there is a new pen on its way for you, because you like to write out in longhand, not type as well. She said. So there's a new pen.
And in that case, because you've given us all a message, I know Wendy would be absolutely adamant that you'd have to have a Christmas gift too. So as I dragged my runes all the way here, this is the one that I've picked for you.
Oh, okay, lovely.
Okay, so that is I've had these runes since before I was a spiritualist, you see. And that is Odal, which means home. And it talks all about your dwelling place, your place that you are, but it also talks about mountains to climb. And Wendy was a bit obsessive about my because Wendy was a bit obsessive about my prayers. And one of my prayers that I always, when I end a service, I always end with the words in a prayer: we ask you not to move the mountain, just give us the strength to climb. So her gift to you, because she would have loved your cards, she would have been sitting there shuffling all day, and picking pictures out for everyone. So for you, the strength to climb the challenges that you face and protecting hearth and home. So from Wendy to you.
Bless you. Thanks very much. Thank you.
Merry Christmas, and Merry Christmas to all our loved ones in spirit.
And I will bring these back next year.
Yes.
Brilliant.
But yes. Yes. Just wants to send out her love medal.
Oh.
Tonight we've got Matt and Kirsty, haven't we, Nick?
Here we have, it's Christmas special week all the way through. We've got Matt and Kirsty tonight, Wendy and Deb tomorrow night, Wendy tomorrow afternoon, Angela Mitchell, psychic artist, tomorrow night. So lots going on. Stay tuned. Remember to keep the faith, keep the love. Have a beautiful festive Christmas season. Whatever you're doing, keep safe. Keep
Merry
well.
Christmas, everybody.
God bless. Merry
God
Christmas,
bless
everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Bye.
Merry Christmas.
And the 23rd of December. Oh no, it's disappeared off my screen. I can't see anything.
23rd of December to the 9th of January is the Christmas break, unless Richard decides to grace us with a surprise live of his fake readings. Lol. Hint, hint. That's from Terry Louise. So we are on a break for Christmas between the 23rd and 9th of January, which means we're not here next week, my lovelies.
We're not here.
Or the week after. Or the week after.
No, I know.
So we will be back in the new year, full of the joys of spring.
Yes.
Even though it will still be winter.
Merry Christmas and very, very, very prosperous New Year to you all.
Yes.
Merry
God
Christmas,
bless.
everybody. Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.